everybody, a hearty welcome to you all. I'm Sacred and thank you for joining me in our let's play of Hearts of Iron 4 in the Second World War as the Soviet Union. Всем привет, дорогие друзья. Меня зовут Сакрет, и давайте пограем День Победы 4 за Советский Союз на Второй мировой войне. Und herzlich willkommen, meine Freunde, meine Damen und Herren, zu unserem Let's Play von Hearts of Iron 4 im Zweiten Weltkrieg als die UdSSR. We are currently in 1942. Well, it's not even 1 year. Not even 1 year since the Germans attacked us. Like a half year, around a half year, and look how far we are. How far we progressed. Well, if you can't call that a superbly well done job, I don't know what to say anymore. So the Soviet army is simply superior. 10 million troops, brave and ready to fight. And they fought really well as well. Now we are going to declare war against Bulgaria. Actually against Japan, yeah? Because then we will declare against Bulgaria as well. So declare war. Call all allies. Potential enemies are Bulgaria, reorganized nationalist China, Japan, Mengoku and Manchukuo. Declare war. They called in their allies, we will call in our allies. Yeah, they'll answer our call, of course. And the whole front is going to be executed. Mighty 8 divisions will smash through the Japanese frontier. Will smash through the Chinese frontier, and you as well. 32 divisions here will smash through the frontier and help our British allies recapturing what we lost long ago. Bulgaria answered the call. Well, 47 troops will smash against the Bulgarian line of defense. Yeah, well, that's it. This war should be a splendid victory on both fronts. Sure, well, it would be great if you could encircle this bulge, but we have no spearheading troops here, so that's unfortunately not possible, I have to say. But we are doing good, probably. The capitulation of the German army is only the question of time. And then we'll get the peace treaty. I don't know, but the Brits should complete their capture of Vichy, France and Italy. Well, I'd love to see Allied help, but the only Allied help I see is in Africa. It's mainly under Allied control, that's mainly, yeah. Alright, about that, I don't know what that is. A resistance, oh okay. A resistance map mode, fine. 96, attack, we attacked well. Where are German victory points we have to capture in order to make them capitulate? Oh, what? German Reich has capitulated. Well, when we were talking about that, Stalin has announced that the cowardly German nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Soviet forces throughout the country. The German government chose to flee the country. Well, I don't read it, but that's great news. We won the Great War. We won the Great Patriotic War, basically. Victory! Victory! Hurrah! 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 Celebrating, yeah. Victory. Hurrah! 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 Well, I'm not gonna help France, they didn't help us as well, so they can just stay there, you know? Yeah, Mongolian, well, a expeditionary force of 1 unit, that's funny. Well, helping the French would mean... Well, I'm gonna see how the French do actually. Let's check which French divisions. They have 6 to 11 divisions. France has 25 to 51. And France should simply win. I mean, that's uncontested. I think that French victory is in bounds. If no, I wouldn't know what to say anymore. Yeah. Let's get our convoy stockpiled up safe and sound. Non-aggression pact with Mexico. No, I'm not gonna sign any non-aggression pacts. Or Cuba. Yeah, well, about Cuba, formation of tank corps. Yeah, we really don't need the tank corps. I mean, do we? No, because we won the war already. Well, that's Cuba. Oh, excuse me. Also about Cuba. Yeah, Fidel Castro just died today, so Now all both Bulgaria is capitulated. Joseph Stalin has announced a victory against the Bulgarian fascists. That's superb, superbly well done. Awesome. Now only the Italians left. Well, let's check the resistance map now. Let's first complete our... We need 5 more tanks and we can get it from the United States. No, we really can't. From Portugal. Yeah, from Portugal. I don't need any. Because we have a land control, don't we? Yeah, we do. Now I got a better version of the T-34 tank. Select the technology to research. Here, let's research our industry. Let's ahead of time. Well, the right flank. We can do that. Yeah, of course we should do it. Doing that already. Housing. Yeah, we need housing. Most. Let's go for housing. Yeah, we have no manpower left, unfortunately. Therefore, I need to save my power. Yeah, I can assign one more division here. I'm gonna assign this complete division of 96 troops into the Italian front to smash through the Italian frontier and march into Rome and forcing them to capitulate. And the Allies really can't do well against the French. Yeah, we'll see. 96 troops are marching down below there. Yeah, main fighting is broke out in Italy. Now I need units to occupy German territory. Let's check here. We have these 10 divisions, we have these 46. The 20th army is unassigned. So 20th army will be this guarding army, German occupation army. So special German occupation army. Well, that should be more than enough. Yeah, there we go. Let's be simply okay. Whatever. Yes, less in these regions. Oh, well, I want to see if these troops are enough. Well, they should be enough. I mean, yeah, they should be enough to guard the territory completely. We no longer get effects from Grigory Dragomirov. Here, well, we need to save power to enact a new manpower policy, that's for sure. Yeah. Now it's just, yeah, the Battle of Italy. Yeah, our air power, we are bombing and crushing the Italian industry. Close air spots. We can disable close air spots. Call our wings into the close proximity of the Italian area. I have 1000 here, but I can't really deploy them somewhere. Well, I can increase you by 600 up to 600 and send you to Veneto. But other than that, here in Tyrol, yeah, I can use you, so minus 200 for you. And you go into Tyrol and close export our units. I wanna see how well the French do without Soviet help. All Norwegian troops are moving inside there, as you can see, so they'll probably help them. Yeah. Yeah, well, they lose a damn amount of convoys, if you see. Lots of convoys. Yeah, I'm ready, to be honest. Now we have 3 military factories. Let's check. What do we need military-wise? We need Taut, anti-tank, and heavy artillery, these two. As well as recon infantry equipment. Well, let's finish our stock of recon infantry equipment. That's going up. Let's say then heavy artillery can be queued in and finished properly. Basic heavy artillery. There we go. We need a lot of tungsten for that, though. And tungsten plus 15. Let's get it from Portugal. Simply more than 15, but who cares after all. 9.8 million manpower. Yeah, we broke through the Italian lines here. Simply broke through. Yeah. Well, the Allies are struggling against 5 Vichy French against 7. Well, in the best case, against 7 Vichy French divisions. I really don't know what to say about the Allied, well, progress at that point anymore. Really, I do not know anymore. Okay, my main thrust is down below, spearheaded to Rome. The bells are going splendid, splendid for us. Yeah, and we need once more tungsten too. Let's get from Portugal. And I have 3 military factories. I'll get anti-tank value. Anti-tank is something needed. Yeah. Yeah, experience is capped now. What should I improve? What should I improve? Here. Oh, let's improve heavy artillery, fine. Don't have the new one yet, so we can spend all of our XP for the heavy artillery. Range finding, propellant challenge. Yeah, so there we go. We spent 715 for improved heavy artillery. That's quite a bit. Yeah. Now we are gonna replace it with the MK1. Heavy artillery MK1. What else we have you here? There we go. Great. And somewhere here as well. Apparently not. That's alright. We need 47 iron now. Yeah, let's get anti-tank. Basic anti-tank, or is it anti-tank? There we go. Okay, and we need 61 steel. We need actually steel. The Soviet Union needs steel. Well, that's something you don't see that often. Well, we have to trade then for the 61 steel. Let's trade with the French. Let's buy 80 straight away, and then tungsten. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Research available, research slots. Our industry needs improvement here. Railway network, of course. Okay, I wanna see. I think we have to capture Vichy France as well. The fall of Rome. The eternal city has fallen to the advancing Soviet spearheads. As Italian forces fell back, Russian troops fanned out into the city and dealt with the few remaining pockets of resistance. Most historical landmarks appear to have suffered little damage, although there are conflicting reports that the Pantheon was raked by machine gun fire. So far the Soviets appear to be respecting the neutrality of the Holy See, but the forces have positioned themselves in a ring around Vatican City, a gesture that must surely make His Holiness nervous. Onwards, comrades! Вперед! Вперед, товарищи! Вперед! На победу! Look to that, Italian encirclements of superbly well-equipped Italian divisions. So there goes the Italian. Here, the Allies launched an offensive, how I see. Finally, the Allies are doing something. Finally, let's see. Well, look, they didn't need my help even. So, the Allies can do something, we just see. And here's 46 here. Our mighty 60 divisions to spearhead the charge against Sicily. Spearhead the charge against Sicily. Spearhead against Palermo. Then the first Italian army will capture the French area here. So that's under our control. Go. Alright, there we go. Okay, Livorno should be soon under our control. We captured nearly all of Italy in its entirety. The Italians are how many percent? They are 94% towards capitulation. Yeah, 94%. Yeah, I'm gonna capture these two territories right here. Well, if that's not a splendid war, I really wouldn't know what to say anymore. That's a superbly well-fought war for the Soviet Union, with uttermost greatest success. I seriously, I couldn't even have dreamt of such a huge success against the German fascists, but we have it. We got it. Huge success. Not yet. The war isn't done yet, so, but it's mainly just marching through empty territory. Now. Marching through empty territory. There is a small Italian contingent, but that's it. The Allies captured Vichy. Vichy is captured, now it's about Manchukuo. Oh, I forgot about the Japanese. Not Japanese. Oh yeah, wow, what? We are doing splendid. Something splendid here, let's see. Now we couldn't do better in that front as well. It's undoubtedly. The first tank army position themselves here. I want them not there, not on the, like that. I want them to spearhead the charge against the Japanese coastline. Spearhead the battle. Then I need here 12th army. The 12th army needs some reorganization because of the fronts. It's messed up because of the capitulation. So go and occupy Korea, which was for centuries. But Italy has capitulated. USSR has announced, oh, here we are, the peace treaty. The peace treaty. We are going to define the world. That's it. Yeah, I'll make a separate episode for the peace treaty. That's simply superb. We have to do a separate episode for that. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In this next episode, we're gonna see the peace treaty, which will define the Cold War borders of the Warsaw Pact and the NATO probably. So, see you all next time.